Gentlemen, as you can probably hear, the water pump is now running. We have water going round the car into the rear of the car, which is good. We've figured out what was wrong with the Haltech, which we didn't record, but there was something wrong, but now we figured that out. David's going to do the honours on the crank.
You ready?
Yep.
No coolant pressure.
That's fine. Fuel temperature?
23.
Filling up?
Not very quickly. 24.
And just do the crank.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're just packing that. Don't worry, I'll be quick.
I'm not saying be quick, it's just good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What's your favourite line? We're mounting turbos, so that's where one of them's going. We've been messing about with where it's going to be for a very long time.
Yes, it's not the previous, it's not the optimal position to put them, but we need to get them high so I can have an oil drain. We also can't put them in line with the engine, because then we can't get the exhaust in. We can't go any lower than this on this side because of the aforementioned oil drain. Now I know if David's going to show you here, it looks like it's going to, you know, it's going to go straight into the sheet metal here. Yeah. But we're going to drill that out and then put something in here so it takes its air from the side lights, where the side lights go. We have got side light scoops, TSI scoops. So that should help it breathe okay. Also, I would like to have a bit more inboard towards the engine. But if we do that, then we've got no way of running the exhaust system out the back. So this was the only real position we could put them in. Yeah.
We experimented a lot.
We experimented. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if I said to you that that was too long, this bit, right? Can you cut it down? Would you, A, undo the weld, take it off, and then cut that off, and then re-weld that? Or would you not just cut a bit off the end there?
No, I cut that bit, but I broke the weld off first.
Yeah, because you were trying to pretend you was fucking E-Man. So yeah, so that was like fucking an hour of fucking about. But,
great.
Yeah, it's not looking very productive, and I know everybody's like, oh, YouTube is going to be magical if it is. No, we are struggling, but we'll get it.
I want to show them some of your impressive work while I've been away. Yes.
What's my impressive work?
What you did last time I was here. Since the last time I've been here, which involved being in here. So, he put the dash in. So that's where the... Oh, you're idle.
What?
You're idle.
No, no idle on its own. It's kind of cool. Not very smooth, but we'll get there.
I'll tell them about that in a second. Yeah. So Pete put this lovely dashboard in. ECU goes there. Electric water pump, dash. And if I come around the other way, then you can see the dash in more detail. Looks pretty good. That's not the final sort of mount. So it won't be grey plastic, it'll be carbon fibre. But yes, looking.
Somebody else noticed as well in these videos. David goes, well, Pete, while I wasn't here, Pete did this, this, and this, and this, and this. It's almost as if more work gets done when David's not here.
Probably, yeah.
Yes. No, I appreciate your help, I do.
Well, I'm very useful. Right, now do you want to tell them the other exciting news, which I did take a clip of while we were doing it?
The idling?
Yeah.
Yeah, no idles on its own. I did say that, but David wasn't listening. No idles on its own, so I've mapped in the idle. It's not It's not perfect, but without any lambda sensors in, any wideband sensors, I can't really tune the air to fuel ratios. So I've just took best guess with everything, but it does idle. And it sounds alright, it's idling alright, it's not spitting flames out or anything, so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's good considering there's no lambdas in. Once I've got the lambdas in, once I've built the manifold, well, once David's helped me build the manifolds and he's told me a few stories about Mark IIs, we can fit the lambda sensors and then I can map it properly.
Yeah.
But we're getting there, and it's been a long night and I'm hungry.
It's tired and I'm late. Goodbye.
Action!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You should turn that down. They won't be able to hear me.
I don't think anybody minds. Action!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do some welding now. This delightful thing. We're just going to tack it up. And then this is going to be sort of our start of making the next part of the manifold. So we've got the initial bit, and you've seen it bolted to the engine and the engine turning on. Well, now this is the bit that's going.
Have they?
Yeah, they will have, because this is after we've done that.
Oh yeah, because we've like 2 videos worth of editing, haven't we, to put up?
At least.
At least.
So this is the next section of the manifold. This is going from to the turbo. So that's what we're working on. So this is just the start of it, coming off the manifold. Yeah, you'll see.
You'll see. You're probably already seeing, because we probably put this after the bit that we're going to do next, so it makes sense.
Right. I don't think it wants to weld, Peter.
Keep trying.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've been working very hard today.
We have.
And so this is on the passenger side. We have a manifold all the way to the turbo tacked in. So
It's very low, but we did work it out and we think it's just going to be, the oil drain on the turbo is just going to be higher than the sump, so we can drain to the sump directly, which is what I wanted, which is what I did on the VVT.
Yep. So happy days.
Happy day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Mark, every fucking clip starts with that.
And hello, Mark. Mark's here as well. He's working on his car, but he did help us out. I just thought I'd start.
He measured David's pipe.
Yeah. And we're very grateful for it. So we have a twin turbo V8. The exhaust is tacked in all the way up to the turbo on both sides. This side's slightly more elegant, it has to be said. But they're both in, aren't they, Peter?
They are both in. I'm going to have to cut some stuff off the chassis, but it's nothing that's really needed. It's just off the frame, sorry, but it's just bits and bobs. So yeah, it does fit. I need to do a bit of clearance on the rear mount, but yeah, everything is looking rather nice.
It's very exciting.
It's very fucking expensive.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello, Pete.
Hey.
Right, it's been probably about a month since we've really done any V8 stuff, hasn't it?
Yep, because
We've been
with a shagged out Mark II.
Messing around with that, which you saw in the Christmas special.
Which has got nothing to do with Christmas, we just released that on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Right, well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the V8 stuff, and this is the passenger side manifold, which we decided to take off and do again. And it's done now. It can be sent off, so both the manifolds can be sent off for more TIG welding on this bit through to the flange, and then we can build the rest of the exhaust system ourselves.
Yeah, I know Mark's OCD is going to say that's going to flow like shit because it's 2 elbows, and on the other side we've got 2 nice 45 degrees that kind of swoop in.
You mean Ian?
Well, one of them's ADD like a golf. The reason we've had to go like this is because I'm planning on running the exhaust.
You're doing a sort of Y.
So the exhaust can come here and come underneath the manifold. So we didn't have the option to do the 45s because it would have run where the exhaust pipe to the back of the car is going to go. So that's why we had to do 90s,
And
90s.
where the turbo's just going to sit.
Yeah, part of it's that. Probably could have got a 45 to 45, but this just makes it easier and gives me a bit more options to run the exhaust system.
It looks good. But yeah,
It's alright.
if this bit looks shit, it's because I'm recording it on my old iPhone 7 rather than what I did have because I knackered it.
You didn't. The police impounded it.
What, my...
Your phone for having like dodgy stuff on it.
Yeah, I didn't throw it at the headboard of my bed and shatter the... It was in its case and I shattered the back screen completely. And
You just got pointed at the manifold now and nobody's actually paying his attention.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Exciting news. Obviously, we built a manifold on the bench, and now look, it's all bolted in. We have twin turbos. Twin turbos. Isn't that exciting? There's not one, there's two. Peter?
No, nobody will get that reference. Nobody's old enough.
Excellent. Oh, I'm just so happy about that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We have been off of the V8 build for quite some time, but we're back on it. And last time we were here, I think we saw turbos. Anyway, this time, anti-roll bar, because that was a major concern when we realised we couldn't fit the Mx5 one. So this is one off of a...
I think it's an E36 BMW as opposed to an E36 Mercedes. Yeah. Which I kind of remembered about because they dipped down here. Yeah, I'm that nerdy. I remember shit like that. So I thought, I wonder if one would fit. So we got one off eBay, a very, 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 very rough one off eBay for like 30 quid, and see what we can do with it.
And so, as you can see, we have Pete's arms in the way. Fantastic. We started building mounts. In fact, I'll show you on this side. It's easier. So we've got the bottom plate and the top plate, and I'm holding in my hand, which you can't see, a middle plate, which we're going to weld in, a bit like we did the engine mounts. So that's the plan. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to stand this far back so as to not spook him, but this is the first time you've ever seen Ian doing work in the workshop. Isn't that right, Pete? Like, I've never seen him do mostly he just tells me off, but like my car is crap and broken. Like he's doing something. Anyway, Pete's angle grinding. Hey? Now.
Music.
No, it doesn't matter. All right. Say hello.
Hello? No, wait. No. Where's the good evening, ladies and gentlemen bit?
No, don't need that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
Well, I just did it.
He did just do it. I made a contraption.
You did?
So I got challenged by Pete to make the BMW slave cylinder, this lovely piece of equipment right here, work with the Mazda clutch pedal, which has some very different throws and very different directions in which they want to behave. And I can smell whatever he's just been grinding really strongly now.
Metal.
So now, when you press the clutch pedal in, there's a pivot point here that then goes down from the clutch pedal, pivot point, and down to a fixed rotator. So when you press in, that rotates up, and this rotates forwards. Then if we now go to the other side, remember we've now changed direction, so this is now forwards. This is that rotator point that we had before, so this will now rotate anti-clockwise, which then pushes this anti-clockwise as well, pushing this back into the slave cylinder, like so.
Good stuff.
And that's the free allows rotation, so there's a bit of movement there. This joint allows rotation, and then the center joint on this side also allows rotation, which then allows everything to move while still having fixed points that enable us to pass the rotation and travel through the system. So that now seems to be working, and I need to work out how we want the final product to look, because it's a prototype. The metal is not very sturdy, Let's put it that way. It's just some pieces of scrap that were found lying around the workshop.
This whole project is just scrap we found lying around the workshop. We have.
Except the wiring. The wiring is not scrap found lying
I don't
around.
know who wired this engine up, right? Who spent a good fucking 16 hours wiring up, but he did a fantastic job. He wired the engine up. The interior, but the engine.
So yes.
Very good.
Pedal
very
do pedal
impressive.
things.
Is it going to be nice to use or is it going to be a bitch?
Feels pretty clean at the moment, but there's also no pressure behind it or anything else like that. So
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
maths can maybe maths it, but yeah.
We'll see when it's in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
0.38 metres, yeah.
He's thinking about something. Hello. We're just going to give you an update because Ian told me to. We're waiting for Kebab King. That's the important thing. Anyway. Oh, we've been busy doing these anti-roll bar brackets, as you can see. Yes, very good, very nice. They're going to be properly welded up and taken off of the car. Aren't they? Anti-roll bar brackets. They're going to be taken off the car and fully welded.
They will be at some point, yes.
Yeah. So it's an E46 anti-roll bar.
Earlier on the video, there's a car here.
Kebab King, is it?
Seriously, there's a car here. It's all lit up outside.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. This was all filmed back in sort of the winter time. It's May now, so really quick turnaround of these videos, as I'm sure you're aware. Anyway, I'm going to introduce a new special section purely for this video, which is Dodgy Science with Pete and myself. I really do not know what I'm talking about, so enjoy.
David was just flexing that he was explaining volumetric efficiency to someone. David, would you like to explain to the people at home what volumetric efficiency is
I'll have a crack.
and how we use it for mapping?
Right, so my understanding of volumetric efficiency is, so you've got a 4 litre engine. In this case, we've got a 4 litre engine, so that's a good example, isn't it?
3.995.
It's 4 litres, right?
It's 4 litres.
So, with a 4 litre engine, 100% volumetric efficiency is when you are sucking in 4 litres of air for every full cycle.
How many degrees is a full cycle?
720.
Yeah!
I was listening occasionally.
Right, okay.
Right, so once all of the cylinders have been used.
Once it's done a full rotation, a full auto cycle is what we refer to it as, an auto cycle.
An auto cycle.
An auto cycle.
I thought it was an auto cycle.
Auto
Okay,
cycle.
whatever. Yeah.
So in a full auto cycle, how many rotations, how many degrees would your camshafts move?
The camshaft moves twice, but the cranks once. So.
Does it?
Yeah. Or is it the other way around? There's a 2-to-1 relationship. I can't remember which way around it is.
Your crank goes...
Yeah, the crank moves. The cams move twice for the crank moving once. No. Or am I wrong? I'm wrong. It's the other way around. But there is a 2-to-1 relationship. I can remember that bit.
Okay, so back to volumetric efficiency.
Right.
Which we'll refer to as VE from now on.
So 100% volumetric efficiency.
Maybe we won't refer to it as VE, but go on.
Is when you've got a full 720 degrees of rotation, you've got 4 litres going into a 4 litre V8. That's 100%. So
You're already wrong, but go on.
well, the whole point was I was talking about how boost works to
4 litres going in and 4 litres going out.
yeah. So when you're on boost, then you're putting more air than could naturally go in there into the engine, and so you're a higher than 100% boost.
Which is what we call...
On boost.
Forced.
Huh? Oh, forced induction.
Forced air induction, yes, forced air.
Because I was talking about the different varieties of forced induction. Turbochargers and superchargers, they're very exciting. And the way they deliver their power in different ways, but yeah, they're fun.
Okay. So we're given the fact that we're near enough sea level here. So I would say we're at 1 bar of air pressure atmosphere.
Yeah.
So if we was making, let's say, 200 horsepower
Yeah.
at 1 bar,
Yeah.
if we was to put 2 bar of air in, yeah,
Yeah.
would we be at 200% volumetric efficient? Actually, no, scratch that question. If we was putting... Yeah, what else could interfere? Apart from like manifolds and air intakes and stuff like that. What else could interfere with how much air you can get into the cylinder? Apart from like your intake system and your exhaust system.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Fuel.
Oh, I suppose you could only burn so much fuel.
Well, no, because fuel has
You-
mass. So
Yeah,
it takes up area inside the combustion chamber.
Yeah, you're limited by your space constraints, aren't you?
And also on boost, my arm's killing me. And also on boost, you need to run a richer fuel mixture, so you need to put more air in.
Wait, richer means no,
Well,
you put less air in for the amount of fuel you're putting in.
No, richer means more fuel.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
less air.
Same thing.
Because if you put more air in, you're running lean for the amount of fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like we might target cruising on the motorway. I might target 14.7 lambda, 14.7 AFR, which is one lambda, lambda. On boost, we might target 12, 11, 8, something like that.
I think the big,
Just to take the heat out of the engine.
the drag cars, don't they go to about 10 or 11?
Yeah, drag cars go really fucking low, but
They're only running for.
they're only running for a bit. And secondly, they don't run pump gas; they run race gas, which,
I'm taking more.
in layman's
heat out.
terms, so you've got pump gas. So your stoichiometric value on pump gas is about 14.7, if I remember correctly. On different fuels, you've got a different air to fuel ratio.
Yeah,
so like
methanol's
ethanol
lower,
might be
isn't it?
11.1, 11 to 1. I don't know on ethanol. I don't run ethanol.
Yeah, I remember watching the Buff. What's it called? Buff Gollum.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about that. You the smaller the. How do I put this? Because I can think about it in chemistry terms. Diesel is a denser fuel than petrol, right? And you go to lighter fuels, like ethanol is a lighter fuel, then the stoichiometric value gets lower.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I didn't really answer any questions. If anybody wants me to do a series on ECU mapping and this stuff, let me know. I'm just going to do it on Haltech and what we're running in the car. But if you want me to do like a spin-off of this, we'll do a whole series on ECU mapping, understanding,
I'll have to watch Buff
stoichiometrics.
Gollum's videos.